In previous class, we are studying up to pre-fertilization stage. Okay, and meaning of pre-fertilization stage. I hope that you are all understood. During pre-fertilization stage, they are already developed the gametic cells. They are all known. Gametic cells are haploid. Okay, gametic cells are haploid. Haploids, the haploid cells we are denoted as N, and diploid cells, haploids denoted as N, and diploid denoted as 2N. Haploid means where develop the haploid cells inside the gametic cells during by the meiosis cell divisions. Okay, or diploid cells, all somatic cells, body cells, soma means body. Okay, somatic cells are diploid, that means 2N. In case of example of human, the somatic cells are 2N, diploid. Okay, and sperm cells are haploid because these are gametic cells. Okay, one student is one waiting room, now joining them. Okay, and one sperm cells also haploid cells, haploid gametic cells. Okay, sperm cell is haploid. This is also, this haploid cells prepare through the meiosis division. This is known as reduction division, right, as in that symbol. Okay, these are this case occurred in pre-fertilization stage. Okay, now we study fertilization stage. Fertilization. This is the another event of sexual reproduction systems. Okay, fertilization stage. Okay, here students must be mind that point. Why we told diploid? Diploid means di equal to 2 and ploidy means set of chromosome. Ploidy means set of chromosomes. When present two set of chromosomes is called diploid, and where present only single set of chromosome is called haploid. Okay, these are the basic things you are already studied in class 10th also. Okay, but some friends are not remembered, some are forgotten that thing. Okay, now is that the next event is fertilization stage. The next event is fertilization. What is the meaning of fertilizations? Meaning of fertilizations means when male gamete and female gamete, okay, male gamete and female gamete are fused each other. That means fusion of male gamete and female gamete. This is known as fertilization. This phenomenon is also known as syngamy. Syngamy. Okay? Yeah, syngamy. Okay? After fertilization, prepare zygote. क्या होते हैं? Now fertilization. क्या बनते हैं? zygote. Okay, here zygote is diploid 2N. Okay, male in case male sperm cell, in case of plant, in case of plant cell, male means pollen grain and female gamete means egg cells. When they are fused, फ्यूजन हो रहा है, ठीक है। फ्यूजन के बाद क्या होता है ना, syngamy. This is called fertilization, and then they have produced the zygote. Here the zygote is two end. That means diploid. All zygotic cells are diploid. Okay. This is the known fact of fertilization. But here the important thing is the fertilization is mainly two types: internal fertilizations and external fertilizations. Okay, you are already studying in class 10 fertilization chapter. Why do organisms reproduce? Okay, on that chapter you already studied. You had already studied the fertilizations. Still, here we again repeat it. The meaning of fertilization and type of fertilization. External fertilization and internal fertilization. Okay, external fertilizations. External मतलब क्या होते हैं? Meaning of external, outside. When fertilization occurred outside of the body is called external fertilization. When fertilization occurred outside of the body is called external fertilization. Umesh, give one example of external fertilization. Example, in which animals have external fertilization?
Egg, for example, in platypus, it lay eggs.
Enter from
Frog. Okay.
And
Frog.
human also we
Okay.
can
Okay.
say
Stop.
the
Frog.
egg is
Frog.
out.
Okay. Mute your mic. Okay. External fertilization example is frog. Okay. And fish. Fish also. Okay. They have external fertilization. Why it is called external fertilization? Because their male gamete and female gamete release outside of the body, and their fertilizations also occur outside of the body. For this reason, this fertilization is called external fertilization in case of frog and fish. Okay, this is known as external fertilization. Internal fertilization, when gametic cells are transferred inside the body and there occur the fertilization. This is known as internal fertilizations. Examples of internal fertilizations: cow, dog, humans have internal fertilizations. Understood? Okay. That means without fertilization, any sexual reproduction cannot be proceed. But here an exceptional case, the term is parthenogenesis. Parthenogenesis. ठीक है? What do you mean by parthenogenesis? When new organisms is developed without fertilization. That means without formation of zygote. That is called parthenogenesis. Example, honeybee. ठीक है? Honeybee, rotifer. ठीक है? Some birds जिसका नाम क्या है ना, turkey, TURKEY, ये मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट है नीट के लिए. इट इज द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन नीट फॉर नीट एग्जाम. ओके, birds have formation of zygote, but in some parts such as in some birds such as turkey have parthenogenesis. Some lizards have parthenogenesis. ठीक है? What do you mean by parthenogenesis? When fertilizations occur without fertilization. That means without fertilization. when new organism is developed without fertilization is called parthenogenesis. What is called parthenogenesis? Understood? Okay. Clear? This is the fertilizations. Clear? After fertilizations, that means formation of zygote. The zygotes are not in stop conditions. Okay, this is the biological phenomenon. Normally, the zygotic cells can grow continuously by the cell divisions. Okay, that means the next stage of fertilization. This is known as post-fertilization. So, meaning of fertilization. This is the meaning of fertilization, type of fertilization, now external and internal. Meaning of fertilization, fusion between male gamete and female gamete. This is known as fertilization. And after fertilization, formation of zygote. Exceptional case, parthenogenesis without fertilization. When new organism is developed by without fertilization is known as parthenogenesis. Examples: bees, some birds, some lizards, birds. All birds are not have parthenogenesis. Turkey is the one type of example. Rotifer, they have parthenogenesis. Internal, external fertilizations. Clear? Understood, everybody? Have any questions about fertilization? Have any question? No. Okay. Next is fertilization. Means next stage of fertilization, that is the post fertilization stage.
Sir, what is the process of parthenogenesis?
What is the process of
Parthenogenesis.
parthenogenesis? Good
Parthenogenesis.
question. So without fertilization is known as parthenogenesis, but the process in which way from the gametic cells. In case of parthenogenesis, from the gametic cells, they are from develop the directly new ones. Okay, from the gametic cells. Gametic cells से क्या हो जाते हैं? New ऑफस्प्रिंग की डेवलप हो जाते हैं. ठीक है, इसी प्रोसेस में क्या हो जाते हैं ना, इनका न्यू ऑर्गेनिज्म की डेवलप होते हैं. ठीक है, समझ में आया? इन फीमेल गैमेट्स अंडरगो डेवलपमेंट टू फॉर्म न्यू ऑर्गेनिजम्स. ठीक है, फीमेल गैमेट अंडरगो डेवलपमेंट ऑफ न्यू ऑर्गेनिजम्स विदाउट फर्टिलाइजेशन. अंडरस्टूड? फीमेल फ्रॉम द फीमेल गैमेट develops new organisms, okay, without fertilizations. This is known as parthenogenesis in case of honeybees. Okay, in further chapters when we study about genetics chapter, there we study the sex determination of honeybee, sex determination of bird. Then you will understood the meaning of parthenogenesis, in which way they can develop. In honeybee, female honeybee is developed from the female gametes. Okay, female gametes से क्या होते हैं? न्यू honeybees की डेवलपमेंट हो जाता है, इसीलिए उसको क्या कहते हैं ना, पार्थेनोजेनेसिस. एग्जांपल ऑफ पार्थेनोजेनेसिस honeybee. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट इज पोस्ट फर्टिलाइजेशन स्टेज. Post fertilization, this is the last event of sexual reproduction systems. That means post post fertilization method. POST है ना, post post fertilization stage. ठीक है, तो पोस्ट फर्टिलाइजेशन स्टेज क्या होते हैं? आफ्टर डेवलपमेंट ऑफ जाइगोट. Next stage of zygote, that means post fertilization stage. In this stage, there have one another term. This is known as embryogenesis. Yeah, embryogenesis. Embryogenesis means process of development of embryo from the zygote. Zygote से क्या development होता है? Embryo development. Embryo. The development of embryo from the zygote. This is known as post fertilization stage. Clear? In this stage, the zygotic cells continuously divide. Okay, but the division is here, the cell division is mitosis division. Mitosis, this is a very important point. The embryonic cell is developed through mitotic division या mitosis cell division. किस कहाँ से ना जाइगोटिक सेल से. जाइगोट सेल जो होते हैं उसका माइटोटिक डिवीजन होने के बाद ही क्या होते हैं ना एम्ब्रायोनिक सेल की डेवलप होता है. ठीक है, उसके बाद क्या होते हैं दैट एम्ब्रायोनिक सेल कंटिन्यूअसली डिवाइड एंड फॉर्मेशंस ऑफ न्यू सेल्स. ठीक है, दैट मीन्स सेल डिफरेंशिएशन. यू आर ऑलरेडी स्टडी इन क्लास 11 डिफरेंशिएशन, डी डिफरेंशिएशन याद है. तो यहाँ पे भी क्या होते हैं सेल एम्ब्रायोनिक सेल का भी यहाँ पे क्या होते हैं ना उसका एनलार्जमेंट होते हैं, न्यू सेल के ओरिजिनेट होते हैं. ठीक है, इस तरीका से क्या होते हैं ना उससे न्यू ऑफस्प्रिंग की डेवलप होते हैं. जैसे इन केस ऑफ ह्यूमंस एम्ब्रियो स्टेज ये सब में क्या रहते हैं डिफरेंट स्टेज ओवरकम होते हैं. ओवरकम होने के बाद क्या होते हैं ना हार्ट फॉर्मेशन होते हैं, हैंड फॉर्मेशन होते हैं, ब्रेन फॉर्मेशन होते हैं, आई फॉर्मेशन होते हैं. डिफरेंट स्टेज वाइज वो फॉर्मेशन होते हैं कि कैसे ना सेल की डी डिफरेंशिएशन सेल का क्या होते हैं डिफरेंशिएशन होते हैं. डिफरेंशिएशन मतलब पहले क्या होता है ना ओनली जाइगोट सेल्स, उस जाइगोट से क्या होते हैं ना देखो हम लोग का हैंड सेल हैंड बनने के लिए जो सब सेल्स चाहिए वो सेल के थ्रू हम लोग का हार्ट नहीं बन सकते. ठीक है, ब्रेन फॉर्मेशन के लिए, आई फॉर्मेशन के लिए क्या होते हैं डिफरेंट टाइप के सेल होते हैं. लेकिन वो जो जाइगोट सेल था उसी जाइगोट सेल से क्या हो रहा है ना डिफरेंशिएशन होके इतने तरीके की सेल फॉर्मेशन होता है. इसीलिए उसको क्या कहते हैं सेल डिफरेंशिएशन. इट हेल्प्स टू it helps groups of cells to undergo certain modifications to form specialized tissues. modification हो रहा है. ओके, जिसके कारण से क्या होते हैं ना ऑर्गन की डेवलप होता है, टिश्यू फॉर्मेशन होते हैं, डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ मसल फॉर्मेशन होते हैं, ब्लड सेल फॉर्मेशन होता है. ठीक है, एंड इन केस ऑफ प्लांट्स there also occur embryonic development where presents some reserve food materials. In some plants they are seed or in seeds that store the reserve food materials which is known as endosperm. Okay, endosperm is reserve food materials that but in some seeds that endosperms are totally used during the formation of seed. According to the presence and absence of endosperm, seeds are two types, albuminous seed and non-albuminous seed. When endosperm present, that is called albuminous seed, and when endosperm not embryo, when endosperm absent, totally used during the formation of seed, that is called the non-albuminous seed. Clear? That animal cells are categorized into two forms. Number one is oviparous and viviparous. Oviparous and viviparous means they ovules. ठीक है, ovules. That means their germinations occurred through the formation of egg cells, such as birds, snakes. ठीक है, they have egg formations. Okay, when new offspring is germinate या develop from the egg, this is known as oviparous. ठीक है, क्या कहते हैं oviparous. ठीक है, oviparous and another is viviparous. Okay, viviparous means when new offspring directly grow inside the ovary. When new offspring directly grow inside the ovary, this is known as oviparous. All mammals are oviparous. ठीक है, in some plants such as Verbenaceae family. Verbenaceae families plants have viviparous germination. Okay, mind it, viviparous germination. In which plants have viviparous germinations? In which plants have viviparous germinations? Verbenaceae family. Okay, Verbenas family have viviparous germination system. Here, this is the post-fertilization stage, and in case of plants, after formations of zygote and embryo, they are develop the seed. Seed, what do you mean by seed? The mature ovules. What do you mean by seed? Mature ovules is called seed. Mature ovules is called seed. And fruits, mature ovary is called fruits. What is the difference between fruits and seed? Fruits and seeds. Okay. During the fertilization, pollen grain enter into the stigma and forms the pollen tube. And here presents the egg cells. The pollen tube enter into the ovules and fertilize the cell and form the endosperm and therefore develop the seed. Okay, seed formation करते हैं. ठीक है? This is the ovary and this is the egg cells. Inside the ovary, there present the egg cells which is known as ovules. Okay. When that fully matured, ovules fully matured, then it convert into seed. Okay, and the ovary, that ovary convert into fruits. Understood? Fruits. Okay. In a mature fruits, there presents some layer. Which layer? Now, pericarp, mesocarp, and endocarp. Pericarp, mesocarp, and endocarp. Pericarp in a fruit, the outermost layer is known as pericarp, and middle layer is known as mesocarp, and innermost layer is known as endocarp. Understood? Okay. After development of ovules, it converted into seeds. When seed is properly developed, then it is development. Then its development is stopped and it stored in resting period. Okay, store in resting period. That is called dormancy. क्या कहते हैं? Dormancy. When seed is properly developed and present in resting period, that is called seed dormancy. When that seed again comes to proper environment, that seeds again start germinate. That is called the breaking of seed dormancy. Yeah, seed germination. Clear? According to the arrangement, presence of seed inside the fruit, that is called placentation. That means arrangement of placenta, immature seed inside the fruits. That is called the placentations. Placentations. Type of placentations we are already studied in class 11 morphology chapters. ठीक है? Basal placentations, marginal placentations. ठीक है? Three central placentations, etc. Okay. So this is the fruits and seeds. Clear? Understood, everybody? Okay. Now we are in your first chapter, and the next chapter. What is your next chapter? Reproductions in plants. Okay. Next chapter is reproductions in sexual reproductions in plants. Okay. In next class we are start the next chapter. Okay. Now it is questioning time. First, Anisha, you ready for answer? Which fruits have
Yes, sir.
fibrous mesocarp?
Coconut.
Okay. And Gomez, you tell me
Yes.
which fruits have liquid endosperm?
Sir, coconut again.
Okay. Madhu Patel, you ready? Which plants? No, sorry. What do you mean by double fertilization? What do you mean by double fertilization? I am not discuss about double fertilization. So must join continuously in bio class. In next chapter, we study about plant reproduction system. Then we can understood easily the meaning of double fertilizations. Okay, and meaning of endosperm. How many type of endosperm? Okay, to know about that question's answer, we have to must be join next class. Understood? Lokesh, how many layer presents in fruit?
Sir, 3.
3 layers. Tell their name
Pericarp, mesocarp,
and
and third one, Gidanosa. Last one,
endocarp. Good. Uh,
endocarp.
which fruits have fleshy mesocarp and it is an edible part? Which fruits have fleshy mesocarp and it is an edible part?
Cucumber.
Sir, mango.
Cucumber.
Mango,
Sir,
mango,
mango.
mango. Okay, it is our national fruit, is not it? Mangifera indica, scientific name of mango, Mangifera indica. Okay. Some extraordinary questions like GK. Which seed is the smallest seed of the world? Which seed is the smallest seed of the world? Anybody know?
Orchids.
Orchid. Good. Orchid seed is the smallest seed of the world.
Sir, but it's the name of the flower. Whose seed is it?
Not seed. Orchid seed. Okay. And largest flower,
Rafflesia.
Rafflesia. We are studied in class 11, is not it? Okay. Thank you everybody who are joining class today.